Want to thank everybody for coming out. Also want to thank the Chamber for dialing up one of the best days, our top 10 days. It's always Chamber weather. Thanks, Diane. But let me just give a shout out to some of our dignitaries that are here and then some of the other special people we have with us. But I'd like to thank Jamel Phillips in the back there along with the Bellevue East Jazz Band. They did a great job. Thank you. You guys are good. So I think Lisa said, I've never been to a groundbreaking with a band. So you guys are a first, and this is you've done well. So thank you. We have a couple of our city council members here, Kathy Welch and Jerry McCall, and then Don Preister. I think I saw him here, so we got 3 of those. Thank you, guys. Some of our city officials are out here today with us. We have Chief Ken Clary from the police department. And then Chief Perry Guido, I know I saw him here from the fire department. Thank you, Perry. And of course, Julie Denville, our library director. Where you at, Julie? Thank you. She wanted to take about 10 minutes to come up and speak, didn't you, Julie? So I did save you a spot in here, so you'll be okay. And then Dave Godigan, our public works director. He's kind of going to be the guy in our project team here for this thing. So Dave, thanks for coming out. Garrett Sims, everybody should know Garrett, our media all-star from Bellevue Public Schools. Garrett. I've already mentioned Diane Bruce. We'll give you another one from the Bellevue Chamber, and a kudos on the weather again. Appreciate that. And then the person that really runs the city, Lisa Rybar, our administrative assistant. Where you at, Lisa? We have Ashley Decker, our HR director. And where you at, Ashley? And then Amy Battalion, the one that keeps us out of trouble, our city attorney. I know she's here. And then Phil, who's very shy, doesn't want recognition, but Phil Davidson is also the one who helped get all this together with Lisa, so thanks, Phil. So we have a couple other guests we'll be sharing here in a couple minutes, but I just thought I'd share with you that this has probably been a journey 25 plus years in the making. We were kind of talking about how long we've gone at this. It started out with originally looking at some property to the west and building a standalone library, and in today's world those costs kind of exceeded what our expectations were, and we were somewhere in the neighborhood of 40 million, and we didn't know how we were going to do that. Then it went to let's remodel our existing library, and that was a tall order. That started to exceed our expectations too, well over 5 million, and probably growing from there, and then more to add space on. And ultimately, we landed here with this building that we had a sweet deal on, which will cash flow with tenants in it. But we're able to take this building, do some pretty good groundwork with that. We'll have an existing 11,000 square feet, and we got another 6,000 that will be added back to this, which will give us some room for improvement. And there's also in the future if we wanted to add space. But one of the things that was important for us too is that keeping the library on this side of the community where it serves the majority, and then ultimately in the future, the next step, now I'm going to get this wrong whether I call it a branch or an annex, which one is a branch, is our goal within the next 5 years hopefully is to put a branch on the west side of Bellevue, and that'll be determined where we go, but we will, our goal is to add services on that side too. And I think when I was a kid growing up in Milwaukee, we had 4 branches away from the main branch, and you could walk in and order a book, and the next day it would be out there for you. So we think that'll be successful with the main library here, and then ultimately with a branch in the future. But and then moving out of our existing location, we think that we've created a great partnership with NCAP. So they've purchased the building from us. They're waiting for us to get the heck out of there. But NCAP is going to bring some of their staff down, and then they're going to expand their food bank. And their food bank is in what our old library used to be, and they've outgrown what their needs are, but they have a high need in our community. So you'll see some really cool improvements with NCAP in that building in the future here. So 25 plus years in the making, Julie, am I close on that? So today's a dream come true. You can see we're working fiercely here. Our contractor was chomping to get at the bit and get this thing going. So we're excited with where that goes.